Are you constantly haunted by mom guilt? Do you feel the heavy weight of shame and blame every time your teenage daughter struggles? Well, this week we're talking about the secret burden of raising teenage daughters and how we can finally put them down. Join me as we explore for life-changing insights from Brené Brown's The Gifts of Imperfection, my favorite book and very life-changing for me, that will help you let go of perfectionism and start believing that you are good enough, Mom. You won't want to miss this. It's my birthday today. Yay! Yes, maybe I feel a little older, but I want to celebrate by giving things away. We are just 1 week left of our favorite things giveaway. I'm giving away my favorite things. That's Korean skincare products. I love me some skincare products because I love feeling good and I love wanting to look in the mirror and feel fresh every day. And I want to share that same joy with you, Mama, because you deserve it. You are in a season, a turbulent season raising a teen daughter with all the other things that's going on in your life. So I want to treat you in celebration of my birthday by giving away my favorite things, which is a Korean skincare package, some of my favorite products I use in my own skincare routine. How do you do that? I want you to leave a review on Apple Podcast, become an insider, as well as join our free mom community. And where can you find all that? You can go to Raising Her Confidently or on my show notes where I explain everything on how you can enter this free giveaway. It's only this week. I announced the winner on Friday in our free mom community. What better way to join it? I'll see you there. If you are frustrated with how to get your teenage daughter to open up to you because all you want is to connect with her as you once did, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Jeannie Baldomero, a former rebellious teen, now mom of 3 young adults, educator, and the mom mentor, equipping you to create open communication with your girl so she can come to you about anything, even if she's scared. So grab your oat milk latte, breathe, and let's do this together. Okay. We're talking about a heavy topic that a lot of us moms carry with us, especially as we parent our tween and teen daughters. The crushing weight of mom guilt, shame, and blame. I am 100% guilty of that. And I've learned over the years, even with young adult children in our household, to let go of that mom guilt and to not regret how I raised my kids through those years. It's that voice in our head that says, I'm not doing enough. I've messed up my kid, or it's my fault they're struggling. But what if you could learn to put down that shield of perfectionism and embrace a more wholehearted way of parenting? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Today is my birthday, and I thought about today's episode, and I wanted to share something that has profoundly changed my life. My mindset and my thinking, that it is in my hopes that it will do the same for you. I was given a book by a friend at church. I don't think I've ever really thanked her for it. So if you're listening, thank you, Mary June, for this gift. It was a book by Brené Brown called The Gifts of Imperfection. The entire book was gold. It opened my eyes up to see things differently, to approach people, how to approach people, and most importantly, myself in a different way. So why not share this gift with you on my birthday? In her book, The Gifts of Imperfection, Brené Brown gives us a roadmap to do just that. She helps us understand that worthiness isn't something we earn. It's something we cultivate. So today, we're going to dive into the 4 key points from her work that can help you really transform your inner dialogue and become a more compassionate, connected parent and a more compassionate and connected woman. Well, let's start with one of Brené Brown's most powerful distinctions, and that's the difference between guilt and shame. Guilt is about our behavior. It's thinking, I did something bad. When you yell at your daughter, you feel guilty about the yelling. That's a productive emotion because it allows us to apologize and make things right. Guilt says, I am a person who made a mistake. Shame, on the other hand, is about our self-worth. It's thinking, I am bad. Shame tells you, I'm a terrible mother for yelling. It's a feeling that you are fundamentally flawed. When you're in the grip of shame, you can't connect with others or even yourself because you feel so unworthy. And acknowledging that you did something you regret is healthy, right? And allowing it to define you as a person is not. So the first step is to release this burden, which is to recognize which feelings you're experiencing, okay? And then Brené Brown calls perfectionism a 20-ton shield. Okay, I used to pride myself on being a perfectionist. I'm a Virgo, born in September, right? They're typically type A people. I used to pride myself on that until I didn't, because that burden of wanting things to be perfect not only put this heavy weight on myself, but I put unfair expectations on my husband and on my children. So we use it to protect ourselves from shame, blame, and really judgment. We think if we can just be the perfect mom, our kids will turn out perfect and we'll be safe from criticism, right? But perfectionism is an impossible standard. It's not about striving for excellence. It's this belief system that says, if I look, act, and live perfectly, I can avoid the pain of being judged. That is a lie that perfectionism brings to us. And as a mom of teen girls, this is especially tough. We see our daughters struggle, their mistakes and their heartaches, and we feel like we failed. But the truth is, our children's journey are their own. When we let go of the need to be a perfect parent, we model for our daughters that it's okay to be imperfect. We can show them what it looks like to make a mistake, own it, and move forward with grace. And that's a far more valuable lesson than trying to have it all, or at least make it look like you have it all. Okay, one of the most important gifts you can give yourself, especially in this stage of parenting, mama, is self-compassion. Brené Brown defines compassion as the feeling that arises when you are confronted with another's suffering and feel a desire to relieve that suffering. We all know that. We have so much compassion for our kids. Self-compassion is simply applying that same grace to yourself. When you're struggling with a difficult parenting moment, you need to practice 3 things. Well, I'm not going to tell you you need to. But here are some 3 things that you can practice according to Brené Brown. The first is self-kindness. Instead of beating yourself up, talk to yourself the way you would talk to a good friend. Number 2, common humanity, right? Common humanity. Remind yourself that you are not alone in this struggle. That is not just you. Every mom makes mistakes and every family has hard days. And number 3 is mindfulness. Instead of getting carried away by negative emotions, acknowledge them without any judgment. Self-compassion really is the antidote to shame. Self-compassion is the antidote to shame. It's how we remind ourselves that we are enough, even when our kids aren't happy with us, even when they're making choices we don't understand, and even when we've convinced we've messed up. Okay, and finally, Brené Brown talks in The Gift of Imperfections about resilience, which is the ability to bounce back from difficult situations. When we're raising teenagers, resilience is a survival skill. It's about knowing you have the strength to get through challenges and believing it for them. Even if it feels hard, even if it feels impossible, even if it's scary, And it's also about asking for help. So resilient people know they aren't meant to do it alone. They can't do it all alone. They have a support system. They have a friend they can call, a partner that they can lean on, and a community of other moms who get it. And we cannot give our children what we don't have ourselves. So we need to model a resilient spirit for them. Do you have a trusted friend you can go to, or even a mentor? Do you rely on somebody that can do that? Maybe a husband, a spouse at home, or a co-parent father that maybe doesn't live at home, but you guys can co-parent together and team up. Or do you even have a community of other moms that are surrounding you? I know I do. I have a free community for you, mom, if you don't have one. Go to raisingherconfidently.com, okay? And find that community. Okay, we cannot give to our children what we don't have for ourselves. So when they see us struggling, owning our feelings, and then finding the courage to ask for help, we're teaching them a profound lesson, an impactful lesson that serves them for a lifetime. So if you take away anything today, let it be this: you're not alone. You're not alone, mama. Let go of the shame and the perfectionism. Practice self-compassion. And remember to tap into your resilient spirit. You are resilient. You've made it this far, mama. You've gone through many, many challenges in your lifetime. You have a resilient spirit in you. You are doing the best you can. And in the end, that is more than enough. Okay, there's still time to enter my favorite things giveaway. I want to give you a gift after this episode especially. What a better way to wash that guilt, shame, and blame away than to win something fun to make you feel so much better. You are worth it. Go to the show notes right now and enter. Winner's going to be announced this Friday in our free Facebook community. Go enter now. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Hey friend, if this podcast inspired you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, I'd love for you to share it. You can screenshot this episode and share it in your stories on social media or text it to a friend who can use the support. It's the best way you can thank me. I want to let other mamas know they are not alone. I'd love to stay connected with you. You can find me at raisingherconfidently.com. Until next time, live full of grace, Jeannie.